Well, we've got 7 minutes remaining. The Rough Riders are back out on the field, preparation for second half action. The St. Mary's Memorial All Brass Marching Band is performing for the fans here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. We're going to take another break. We'll come right back, and again, we want to thank Hugher Renovating, your residential specialist, for sponsoring our halftime show. His number is 419-394-8643. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores around the Western Buckeye League. We'll do that and more as our halftime show continues right after this.
VFW 9289's mission is to honor all veterans, past, present, and future. Come on out on Football Friday nights to watch the live stream of Rough Rider football. VFW 9289, a proud sponsor of Rider Nation Station.
Vogel's Bake Shop, making thousands of fresh donuts daily, open 7 days a week with stores in St. Mary's, Salina, and Walpole. Also now found in Wagner's IGA in New Bremen, Minster, and Fort Laramie.
Alrighty, we are at halftime at Grand Lake Health System Field on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. It's your St. Mary's Rough Riders 14, the Van Wert Cougars nothing. Zach has scores from other games around the Western Buckeye Leagues. Some surprises.
I think that people around the league are going to be looking at this game surprised, but I'm looking at some of these pretty surprised. OG up 21-0 over Bath. Not too surprising there. St. Mary's, of course, this game up 14-0 over Van Wert. Wapakoneta and Shawnee tied 7-7 at halftime.
And what's surprising to me is that Walpole put up 45 points against this Van Wert Cougar team last week. And now just 7 points against Shawnee.
And we've known that Shawnee's been improving and they've been a good team, but they've really looked not so good the past couple weeks. Right. And so we thought, well, maybe they were regressing a little bit and maybe they weren't quite as good as we thought they were. But 7-7 tied with Wapak at half right now. This was a surprise to me, a little bit of a surprise. Elida is up 21-7 over Salina. Neither team is outstanding this year, but and Elida is one of those teams that's improving as well.
Well, Elida is 1-2 in the Western Buckeye League. They're 2-2 overall.
Right.
So that's a program that hopefully has got it turned around and is on the upswing in the next couple of years. Will be, a contender.
Right. And how about this? Defiance Bulldogs up 14-7 on Kenton. We've said all year that the Kenton scores have surprised us. We thought that they would be reloading a little. Maybe they'd be down, but they wouldn't be quite seeing the scores that we are now.
And typical Kenton. When I talked to Coach Bowe earlier in the year, he said, I said, does Kenton surprise you as far as their scores or going winless at this point in time? He goes, not really. He said they're starting a freshman quarterback, and you know what happens. They've done it in the past, and we've seen the history of the Kenton Wildcats to start a young freshman quarterback. They'll take their beating his freshman year. They may go 0-10, but from that point, he's gained valuable experience at the quarterback position, and then through his sophomore, junior, and senior year, you'll see him mature all the way through, and by the end, maybe by his junior year, he'll be a pretty outstanding quarterback. That's what I think that they'll do. They'll put all their eggs in on the quarterback, all their eggs in that basket, and hopefully he'll mature throughout the course of the season.
Definitely a risk-reward situation there.
It is.
I think
it is.
Let's throw our guy to the wolves a little bit.
Absolutely.
And you hate to.
And they've got a new head coach.
Right. You hate to look at your group of seniors though and say,
exactly.
Hey, guys, we're starting a freshman. And
yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from the kickoff of the second half. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back right after this.
American Manufacturing Solutions is proud to invest in St. Mary's and proud to sponsor Rough Rider football. Think AMS, think logistics, done right. AMS is your complete supply chain solutions provider. Have electrical service needs? AMS can take care of that too. Call us at 419-300-1007 or visit us at AmericanMFGSolutions.com.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 supports veterans programs such as Gifts for Yanks, Support the Troops, Comfort Warriors, Blood Donor, POW MIA programs, as well as children and youth programs. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, Scholarships and Education, Boy Scouts, Oratorical, and Shooting Sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
You deserve to hear, and those around you deserve to be heard. It's not just about your hearing, it's about your total health. Auglaize Audiology, located at 208 Defiance Street in Wapakoneta and 671 North Vandemark in Sydney. Make your appointment online at auglaizeaudiology.com.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaizeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell. We want to apologize for the little glitch in the system that we had, so we had to reboot our feed. But those that submitted guesses for our trivia question, I'll reread it here in just a second. Resubmit your guess. And this is the trivia question. In what decade did the Rough Riders have the best one-loss record? And it goes back starting in 1910, going through 2010 season. So in what decade did the Rough Riders have the best one-loss record?
And by decades, we mean the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s.
Yep. Absolutely.
Not just any 10-year period.
Exactly. Yep, absolutely. So resubmit. If you resubmitted earlier before we lost the feed, please resubmit it again. So the St. Mary's Rough Rider had huddled around their special teams coach, which I believe is Coach Bo. And I believe the Rough Riders will kick the football to start the second half. The Van Wert Cougars will have the ball to start the second half. 14-0 on our American Manufacturing Solution scoreboard.
Coach Voorhees out there getting them fired up.
This Rough Rider kickoff is being brought to you by Lori Yelton, State Farm Insurance. Be a legend, insure your life. Lori Yelton, State Farm Insurance. Stop in and see her in St. Mary's. So Brandon Bowers will do the kicking for the Rough Riders. Back to receive the kick for the Van Wert Cougars is Brylan Parker. And I believe it's going to be, I want to say Garrett Gunter. But it could be Trey Loudick. It might be Trey Loudick, number 9. All righty. Set back and enjoy. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station. 24 minutes of football to play. A lot can happen. Bowers' kick, I believe, is going to go to Loudick at about the 2-yard line. He's to the 15, to the 20. He's got a hole. He's going to the 40. He's got one man to beat. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Van Wert Cougars. And
there's a flag.
And as we said, they can strike awfully quick. But we got a flag on the play. It's brought to you by Dave Weilbacher, attorney at law, for all your legal needs.
That's a second touchdown.
That is a big penalty.
Brought back.
Wow. They had a 60-yard touchdown pass brought back in the closing minutes of the first half on an offensive pass interference. This is going to be brought back. Hold.
Holding.
Against the Van Wert Cougars. Wow. And again, as I said, and if those were no penalties, this is a tie ball game.
Yeah.
Just like that. Boom, boom. So Rough Riders dodge a bullet now. And so they're going to have to set in on the defense. So we'll see Aiden Pratt and company. The Van Wert Cougars will have the ball. This is their first possession here in the second half. We'll call it 1st and 10. The ball is placed at their own 21-yard line. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top. Pratt, just a quick drop. Throw it out to Crutchfield. Crutchfield breaks a tackle, and they'll get it out to the 30. We'll give him a gain of about 8 on the pass completion.
Well, one thing that I was surprised a little bit with Van Wert's offense was that they didn't go to that middle receiver quick pass, because St. Mary's is not covering it. St. Mary's is putting a couple of deep DBs out there, and they're putting a guy sort of on the line, and they're just leaving it open. They tried it again.
Nice defensive tackle there by the Rough Riders.
They're kind of taking the St. Mary's route, that if you're not going to cover it, we're just going to keep throwing it until you block it or cover it better. Still good job by that time by Brandon Bowers of getting through the
Maddox
blocks.
Crutchfield on the reception. It's a first down for the Van Wert Cougars. It'll be 1st down and 10. The ball is placed at their own 32-yard line, 33-yard line. They send a man in motion. Pratt back. He's going to launch one, and it is caught.
Tanner Howell ripped it out. Ball's out.
Under, and the Rough Riders come up with it. What a play by Tanner Howell.
Tanner Howell says, all right, I'll let you catch it, and then I'm just going to take it from you. Amazing. Tanner Howell, pretty good position.
Oh,
Great.
he's got his hand right in there.
Yep.
And there the ball's on the ground. Absolutely. And he recovers it. Well, that'll make the American Legion Post 323 video highlight reel. That can be seen tomorrow here on Rider Nation Station.
I think the Van Wert receiver standing there saying, well, how could I have had, I couldn't have had, I didn't have possession of it long enough, but somebody had possession of it.
Yeah,
they took several steps down the field.
Well, they haven't moved the chains. Now they're going to say it's an incomplete pass.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yep, let's take a look at it one more time if we can, guys.
And so watch this.
I want you to see how many steps he takes.
Yeah. The ball's in the air. Caught. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He gains like about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're definitely
exactly.
a football move that we talked about. That's going to be a Mark Cisco rules of the game clip for sure.
So the Van Wert Cougars dodge that bullet. There's a pass out to Crutchfield. So we'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. Clock is stopped at 11:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Now the officials are talking to each other. I have no idea what this is all about. And what's that little?
Not sure.
Anyhow, it'll be 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd down and a long 4 for the Van Wert Cougars. Aiden Pratt, your quarterback. 3 receivers to the left. He's going to roll to the left. He's got a little short pass, and it's incomplete.
Not sure if his receiver and him were on the same page that time. He was definitely wide open in the flats, and I think he was hoping that the receiver was going to turn around.
Pass was intended for Gunter, I believe, and he's down on the field. He might have sprained his ankle, but he was running
kind of a wheel route,
and he was just headed to the end zone, and pass was thrown behind him. So it'll bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 4 for the Van Wert Cougars.
And Gunter's their normal punter, so now they've got to send their backup punter in.
Well, that's number 20. That's number 21. That is Gage Steeman.
Be interesting.
Hemmelgarn and Tanner Howell back to receive the punt. They're standing at about between the 35 and 30-yard line. There's the snap. There's the punt.
Much better
Hemmelgarn
punt.
at the 28-yard line. Puts a move on. He gets through that first wall, but nice special teams play by the Van Wert Cougars. I was going to say he gets through that tackle, and he's got some clear sailing.
Yeah, it's one of those that you think maybe he just slips through, and then because pretty good blocking up front, staying off backs, not a lot of holding.
If he can get around that corner.
Yep.
But nonetheless, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders.
Joe, that's another stop by the St. Mary's defense. And I thought maybe we'd stop them twice tonight, and they've punted 4 times now.
Rough Riders back on the field. Nice run by Ross Henshin off the left side. We'll give him a gain of about 3. Yeah, we'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. We'll give him a gain of 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 7. Ball is placed at the Rough Rider 36-yard line. Rough Riders, again, not doing anything fancy, just a straight wing T formation.
A little bit faster pace this time, though. Doing a check with me, so changing the play at the line of scrimmage based on what Van Wert's given them.
Little pitch, nice job by Ross Henshin. This time they pitched it instead of handed it off to him. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Rough Riders. And here's what's they moved it back a yard, so we'll call it 3rd down and 4. But here's what's important. Just keep plugging along, keep chewing up time, Keep the Van Wert offense off the field.
I'd like to see a couple more first downs at least, though.
Absolutely. Wing to the right, turn, pitch it goes to Henshin, and he's got the first down. Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line. No, wait a minute, he's not to have the first down. Gee, what am I looking at? We don't have any optometrists on sponsors, do we?
Nope, but we can.
It's a good idea because I missed that one by about 3 yards. So it'll be 4th down, and we'll call it 3. So Brandon Bowers is in to do the punting for the Rough Riders. He is the league's #1 punter as far as average is concerned. Averages over 38 yards per punt. Nice high punt. And fair caught by number 7. That's Brylan Parker for the Van Wert Cougars. It's probably one of the shortest possessions the Rough Riders have had in the ballgame.
Yeah, it seemed like Van Wert figured out how to sit on that outside dive a little bit stronger. So St. Mary's is trying some new things, trying some check with me, where they go up to the line and they see what Van Wert's giving them.
Well, the Rough Riders defense is giving them the middle.
Yep. Another drop.
Dropped. Pass was intended for Maddox Crutchfield. And I tell you what, I'm going to tell you, I think that is just nothing but the Rough Rider secondary popping him earlier in this ballgame.
Yeah. Well,
and I think he just I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah, we saw Keegan Sharp put a nice hit on him earlier.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Now we've seen number 10 Gunter hobbling off the field several times. Didn't even punt it last time, even though he's the punter.
2nd down and 10, and Pratt's going to go up the middle with it. And he's going to gain of about 7-8 yards on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 2 for the Van Wert Cougars. 8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. Up the middle, good defense up the front. I don't know if it's going to be close to a first down.
I think he slid through there. That was Brylan Parker.
Yep, they're going to move the chain, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Van Wert Cougars. They'll place the ball, and they're in a hurry-up offense.
Gunter caught it that time.
Pass out to Gunter. That'll be another first down. So Van Wert Cougars are hurrying to the line of scrimmage, and they picked up the pace a little bit. Little sense of urgency on the Van Wert Cougars' part. And Pratt goes right up the middle with it. We'll give him a gain. Oh, he's still running, so we'll give him a gain of about 7 on the play. Rough Rider defensive line just have to wrap him up. It's one of the things that the Rough Rider defense and Coach Bo wanted to emphasize this week, to wrap up and finish.
Yep.
Call it 2nd down and 3. Pass out to Crutchfield, and it's going to be another 1st down for the Van Wert Cougars.
Incorrect pass complete to number 11, Maddox Crutchfield. Tackled by number 45, Braden Sullivan.
St. Mary's just giving up too much space out there with the wide receivers running these quick. Yeah, good job at that time, Bowers getting in there.
Nice job by Bowers, although he picked up about 3 on the play. Logan Compton checks in for the Rough Rider defense. Crutchfield's going to have to go to the sideline. His helmet came off, so he'll have to set out a play, and then he'll be back in.
Resulted in 2nd down and 7 for the Cougars.
Clock continues to run. It's 7:06 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Aiden Pratt got a man in motion. He's going to keep it. He's going to jump to the outside, and he breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to be close to a Van Wert 1st down.
Pretty good job that time by the Van Wert offensive line, pushing St. Mary's well down the field there. Nice little walled off.
He's not going to make it. And I'm going to tell you something right here, right now. This official down below, right here, said 1st down. He said move the chains, and they're a yard short.
Wow.
So good thing they did not pay attention to this guy, because he was way off. So now, are you serious? Now they're going to give him a 1st down?
Not 2nd down. They're saying that should have been 1st down.
Oh, really? Okay, well, apparently he was right. There's the pass.
Oh, man.
Almost picked off by Keegan Sharp. I'll tell you what, he steps in front of that, he's going.
Yep.
Boom. Yeah, and doesn't fall.
Wow.
Well,
it should be 3rd down and 10 now.
it is 3rd down and 10. So apparently it was a 1st down. I
Yeah.
didn't think they moved the chains very fast. That's kind of what threw me off.
I think that the line judge on that side of the field, it should be 3rd down. No, it should be 3rd.
Oh, they're all messed up. I'll tell you what, while we've got a break in the action, we're going to keep it right here, but we'll give you the answer to the Rough Rider trivia question, and Zach will choose a winner. The question was, in what decade did the Rough Riders have the best one-loss record? A lot of guesses. Many people guessed the 1990s. In the 1990s, the Rough Riders went 82 and 31. The actual answer is the 1970s. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Van Wert Cougars. Pratt goes back, pulls it down. He's got room to run. He's to the 20, to the 15, and he dives forward to about the 13-yard line. So the answer to our trivia question tonight is the 1970s. In the 70s, the Rough Riders went 86 and 16 with no ties. So the answer is the 70s. Brylan Parker, he's still moving. He's brought down at about the 6-yard line. So it'll be, well, they are in a hurry.
Yeah.
And Parker with it run again up the middle. It'll be another Cougar 1st down, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Van Wert Cougars. The ball is setting at the Rough Rider 3-yard line.
Nothing fancy, just right up the middle.
Good defensive play by Tanner Howell. There's Drew Dameyer in on the stop. Stosh Patterson. 5:25 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Give it to Parker, and he's going nowhere. See, that's what I thought happened before back here when it was like third, fourth and short.
Yeah.
And they did it, and I thought they stopped them just like that one.
Absolutely.
So it's third down and goal for the Van Wert Cougars. Pratt pulls it down, touchdown, Van Wert Cougars. So the Cougars are on the board with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard.
He's just slippery.
Yep. And they're obviously they're going to go for two. No, they're not. They're going to put it on. They're going to attempt the point after. I think Connor Pratt, I believe, will will attempt the point after. Brylan Parker will do the holding.
I think we had another vomit on the field, Joe.
Wonderful.
Van Wert player sent off.
So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the point after attempt right after this.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Catherine Schiffer for athletic achievement, Mike Elston for service to St. Mary's City Schools, the late Richard Schilling for military service to country, the late Ronnie Blair. These inductees, along with the 2020 Hall of Fame.
Joe, we do have a winner in our trivia contest.
We do.
The random number generator says that Josh Cable, 1970s.
Josh Cable. Like I said, most of the people thought it was the 1990s, and in due in part to the state championships that the Rough Riders had, but it was the 1970s. And I believe, Josh, you will be able to pick up your certificate for a two-topping large pizza from Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub at Laura Yelton State Farm Insurance on Monday. Kick is up, and
blocked.
It is blocked. So the point after touchdown is no good, and the score, with 4:50 remaining here in the third quarter, it's the St. Mary's Rough Riders 14, the Van Wert Cougars 6. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you will need for retirement, family security, and life. With Prudential Advisors, that's what you'll get. Someone who can help you build that financial strategy. To get started, contact Kelsey Burt, Financial Planner, and Denny Louth, Financial Advisor, at 419-394-8879 today.
Need another drive.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Alrighty, this Rough Rider kickoff return is being brought to you by Laura Yelton State Farm Insurance. Be a legend, insure your life. Laura Yelton State Farm Insurance in St. Mary's. Hemmelgard and Howell back to receive the kickoff. They're standing inside their 20-yard line, and it'll come to Tanner Howell at the 19. He's to the 30, to the 35, and he'll get to maybe the 36-yard line, where the Rough Riders will have the ball 1st and 10 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining to go here in the third quarter. Zach, we touched on it during the break. The Rough Riders don't need to score quickly. They just need to chew up some more time, keep the Van Wert Cougars offense on the sidelines, and maybe put 6 points on the board when it's all said and done.
Yep. I'll take an early score, but ideally they march down the field again and put it in the end zone.
Hemmelgarn jumps to the outside, and he is tackled for about a yard loss on the play.
Feels like that's about the first time that St. Mary's has been stopped in the backfield all night. Kobe Fry's taking his time again, sending the play in.
Second down, we'll call it 11 for the Rough Riders. Clock is running. We're at 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Pass.
Oh, he's got him. He's got Hemmelgarn wide open. And nice catch by Braden Hemmelgarn. Nice throw by Gavin Reinecke. That's big.
Yep.
Nice pass, put it right on the money, and he brought down at the Cougar 27-yard line.
Well, we know Braden Hemmelgarn has some of the fastest speed on this team and probably all of WBL. He's a track star, so why not send him out there? You know nobody's going to be able to keep up with him. It's just a matter of getting Gavin Reinecke and him on the same page.
Yep, and they gave him time. Good job by the offensive front. Gave him good time, and he just laid it right out there for Reinecke to run underneath it.
Absolutely.
Wing to the left. Long count for the Rough Riders. Turn, give the ball to Henshin. Henshin will pound it off the right side. We'll give him another gain of about 4 yards.
Back to the bread and butter.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you why, you can do a lot of things when you find yourself second down and 6, second down and 5, and instead of finding yourself second and 9, second and 8.
Yep.
A lot of things can happen, so we'll call it second down and we'll call it 6, gain of 4 on the play for Ross Henshin, who's probably closing in on a 100-yard mark. I don't know if we have we had a 100-yard rusher this year in a game?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Reinecke with a long count. He'll turn. He'll give the ball up to Henshin.
I don't think, the Defiance game, we had so many backs getting the ball that I don't think anybody had an opportunity.
I don't think.
And really, since then, we haven't, like you said, we don't have any rusher with more than 200 for the entire season. That's Ross Henshin, 103 yards so far on 20 carries.
We'll give him a gain of 3 on the play. We'll call it third down and 3 for the Rough Riders. 2:08 remaining here in the third quarter. Wing to the right for the Rough Riders. And he's not going to make it. So it'll bring up fourth down and 3. And they may give him a couple, or they give him a yard. So we'll call it 4th down and 2 for the Rough Rider offense.
Interestingly, Joe, the Van Wert's quarterback, Aiden Pratt's no longer in there at D end. They must have moved some personnel around. It looks like they got some bigger bodies in there to try to stop it looks like they got 5 down linemen. That's what they're doing. Kind of switched up the front.
Good job by Henshin. That's a first down. Boy, nothing but power running by Ross Henshin. And good lean and good offensive line surge by the offense.
Saw St. Mary's really come to the ball. You knew that they were going to probably do a quick play. Thought maybe they'd try a sweep outside, but excellent job up front. Just night and day offensive line.
Absolutely. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. The ball is placed at the Van Wert Cougar 14-yard line. Henshin. Give him a gain of 4 on the play. Well, he is now running. He's running hard.
Yeah,
he
just a workhorse.
Hard. Yes, he is. We'll call it 2nd down and 7 for the Rough Riders. They can pick up a first down at about the Cougar 4-yard line.
Nice to see coaches relying on their seniors here in the crunch time when they need it, too.
This will probably be the last play of the third quarter. And we've got, seriously? Oh, we got a timeout. Timeout called by the Rough Riders with 17 seconds remaining. They lead on the American Manufacturing scoreboard 14-6. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Winery's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Winery's can be Rough Rider Football Central. Winery's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Make sure to call and make your reservations now to ensure yourself a good seat. Call Winery's at 419-394-2244 and make your reservation today.
All righty, we're back. 17 seconds remaining. Gavin Reinecke under center. 2nd down and 7 for the Rough Riders. Give the ball to Henson. He leans forward. We got a flag on the play. A Dave Walbacher attorney-at-law penalty. Well, apparently the Van Wert Cougars are applauding. They apparently think it's on the Rough Riders. It is. The Rough Riders are moving
Watching this,
back.
They called that on 52. Stosh Patterson. Watching that on the replay, he sort of shot out underneath the pile, but I didn't see anything too bad. But I think that was one of the new plays. Let's watch this again. 52 on the left side there, just kind of shoots out, and I don't know.
Well, Rough Riders find themselves, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 3rd and 21 when we come back for the start of the 4th quarter. That's the end of 3 with the score on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 14, the Cougars 6. Back with the final 12 right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Alrighty, we are back for the final 12 minutes of this football contest. Rider Nation Station, Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell, glad to have you along. Rough Riders lead 14-6 as we start the final 12 minutes of tonight's ball game. Well, the down marker says 2nd down. Ross Henson on the carry. And the scoreboard clock said 3rd down, so I'm not really sure who to believe.
Looks like it was 2nd down because there was a penalty called on 2nd down, holding, so
True.
Goes back.
So the scoreboard was wrong.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 18 for the Rough Riders.
That should be horse tack.
Horse collar. Oh my. They're not going to get it, are they?
Replay coming up now. Well, it does look like he has the jersey, and we've talked about that with Mark Sisko. Jersey is not a horse collar. He has to actually have his
hand inside
the shoulder pads.
Yep. So Brandon Bowers will be on to attempt a field goal. And this will be the ball will be placed at the 25-yard line, so it'll be a 35-yard attempt for Brandon Bowers. And we know that he has more than enough leg to get it there. He's just got to put her between the uprights. Gavin Reinecke will hold. He'll put it down at the 25. The kick is up, and the kick is wide to the left, so it's no good. So with the score on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard, the Rough Riders 14, the Van Wert Cougars 6. We'll be back right after this.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
And Wert has the football first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Louding's going to launch one up, and it is caught.
Looks like
It's caught by
Connor Pratt.
Connor Pratt.
Nice job of catching it, and that's good in the NFL too.
Braden Sullivan over on the defensive player. And that pass is thrown out of bounds. Good job by the Rough Rider defense to flush him out of the pocket, and good coverage by the secondary.
Always hold your breath when the quarterbacks are scrambling like that. They have time to throw. You know how good he is.
And he's a talented athlete,
right?
So he could scramble back there forever.
And that's when you see the breakdowns happen and somebody get wide open.
Yep. It'll be second down and 10 for the Van Wert Cougars. Ball is at their 43-yard line. And Pratt breaks a couple of tackles and is brought down from behind.
A little bit short of a first down.
We'll give him a gain of 9. It'll be third down and short. Sullivan in on the tackle for the Rough Riders. It'll be second down and short. They can do a lot here.
Yep.
There's a quick throw out to Crutchfield, and it'll be a first down. So again, the Van Wert Cougars are in kind of a hurry-up mode.
It's interesting. Van Wert has kind of an option there because they sent their linemen. They pulled their linemen like a draw. I think the quarterback has the option to either take the draw or the quick pass.
Pratt rolls to the right. He's going deep, and it is caught. It is caught by Connor Pratt at the 2-yard line. Wow,
Yeah.
what a catch.
Not bad coverage. You got your guy right there.
Well, to be first and goal for the Cougars at the 2-yard line.
And they're hurrying here.
So the Van Wert Cougars, Nate Jackson, stopped short on the play, so it'll give him a gain of 1. So it'll be second down and goal from the 1.
Tackled by number 52, Stosh Patterson.
Clock continues to run. Nate Jackson standing right beside Aiden Pratt. Pratt gives the ball. He's going to keep it, and he'll go in virtually untouched. So the Van Wert Cougars are on the scoreboard once again. And chances are they're probably going to go for 2. They're going to try to tie this ball game up.
Oh, yeah. And chances are I think they're going to probably run a draw.
So the Van Wert Cougars close to within 2 points. They trail 14-12 with a 2-point conversion coming. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the lower left. Pratt just standing there, he jumps it in and finds Nate Jackson out of the backfield for a 2-point conversion. So at 9:18, it's the Van Wert Cougars and the St. Mary's Rough Riders all knotted up on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the Van Wert kickoff right after this.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Rider Rooters is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Rider Rooters, for over 40 years, has helped provide financial support to our athletic teams. Now it's your turn to help Rider Rooters. There are several leadership positions open that need filled immediately. If this message is speaking to you, please contact Athletic Director Jim Holman at 419-394-4312.
This Rough Rider kickoff return is being brought to you by Laura Yelton, State Farm Insurance. Be a legend, insure your life. Laura Yelton, State Farm Insurance, and St. Mary's. Of course, the Rough Riders should get the ball in fairly decent field position, knowing that the Van Wert kicker doesn't kick it real deep. We got Hemmelgarn and Tanner House standing at the 15-yard line, so here's the kickoff, and it's way short. Not really sure who that was on the return.
It's like number 46, Colton Mabry.
Colton Mabry. And we see it right here on our replay. Good job by Colton Mabry. We haven't seen him in the backfield tonight, have we?
No, I don't think so.
He is a freshman. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. Ball is on the Rough Rider 38-yard line. Up the middle goes Henchen. Good run by Ross. We'll give him a gain of about 15 yards on the play. It'll be first down for the Rough Riders. Good job by Ross Henchen is running hard tonight, folks.
That's just a classic St. Mary's right up the middle trap, too. Wide open, and Ross Henchen knows how to hit it good. He has for the last 2 years, so. That's 131 yards for Ross Henchen on 25 yards, 25 carries.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. The ball is placed at the Van Wert 46-yard line. Henchen once again. I'll tell you what, he just gets the ball and he bulls his way forward for 4 or 5 yards. And
well, this is exactly what St. Mary's needs at this point, and they need to milk every second of this.
Absolutely. Gavin Reinecke has the play from Kobe Fry. Chase Jacobs out over center. Turn, give the ball to Henchen, and he just bulls forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah, not as big of a hole on that trap, but it didn't matter. Henchen still carried the player for a couple yards. Just good hard running. Now a really big third down here. They're not quite in field goal range yet.
Nope. We'll call it 3rd down and 3. The ball is at the Van Wert 39-yard line. Big play for the Rough Rider offense. Turn, give it to Henchen. He's got the first down and more.
Well, we talked about a couple earlier games this season, Joe, and we said, when it's 3rd and short, they don't have a player that they can really give the ball to and know that they're going to get it 2 or 3 yards. And tonight they found that in Ross Henchen.
I believe so. Jacobs out over the football for the Rough Riders. It'll be 1st and 10 for St. Mary's. 7:30 remaining in the in the ball game. Hemmelgarn on the run. We'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. Nice job by Braden Hemmelgarn.
Yeah, just excellent job on the sweep. Get a nice 5 yards. Short 2nd and 5 now. Much easier, maybe 2nd and 6.
Colton Mabry checks into the ball game, as does Braden Sullivan. I'll tell you what, this is what my thought is. My thought is that they told Ross Henchen, we're going to put it on your shoulders and you're going to carry it.
Yeah.
You're going to carry us to the end zone.
Yep.
He has been a workhorse tonight. How many carries?
That is 29 carries for 147 yards. Those are some of the toughest 147 yards you'll see. And credit to the offensive line, too. They've done a great job tonight. We've been looking for the last couple games.
Full house in the backfield. Quarterback sneak by Gavin Reineke. Good offensive surge at the first down. Rough Rider players down below on the sideline says it's plenty. But who knows?
Gavin Reineke with the keeper.
6:11 remaining in the ball game. 14-14 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. The officials got together and said, it's a first down, so the Rough Riders will have a new, fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. The ball will be placed at the Van Wert Cougar 24-yard line.
The clock should be running. I'm not sure why the clock's not running. That's pretty important at this point in the game. Van Wert's coach is complaining, wanting a measurement.
Well, it's too late. They've moved the ball. They've moved the marker and everything. They have moved everything, so they can't do this. No. Keith Recker probably has a legitimate complaint if he wants a ball measurement, but they've already moved it. They moved the chains and the down marker, so he's not going to get his wishes. 6:11 remaining in the football contest. 14-14 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. Ball placed at the Van Wert 24-yard line. Reineke under center. He'll turn. Henschen. And he'll get a couple. They had him at about the line of scrimmage, but Ross just kind of lunged forward. He'll give him a gain of 1 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, 33 for Van Wert came right. Jacob Fierst came right over the center and was in the backfield, but Ross Henschen ran through it. Not quite as good of a first down, though, as Rough Riders have been getting on this drive.
5:23 remaining in the football game.
Now he's got a lot of room.
Nice run by, I believe, is that Sullivan?
45. Yep.
Braden Sullivan on the carry.
That's just replay. Nice kick out from the leading guard. Running down the field. Good blocking.
Is that his first carry?
I think that's the second carry of the game.
Good pickup by Sullivan. We'll call it 3rd down and a short 1 for the Rough Riders. Clock continues to run. We're at 4:45 remaining in the game. 14-14 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. Quarterback sneak, Reineke, good line surge. This will be 1st down. We'll give him a gain of about 3 on the play. Now they'll stop the clock until the chains are set, and then they'll restart the game clock.
It's your favorite play as an offensive lineman when you know you got a couple yards, and especially as a center. Just run it right behind me, coach. I'm going to get this. I'm going to push this guy in front of me back, and quarterback's going to pick this up. And Coach Bowe comes from that same philosophy. He's told us before he'll run 4 QB sneaks in a row if he can.
I think that was Sullivan, 45. That was, Braden Sullivan on the carry again. We'll give him a gain of 1 on the play. I can kind of see what the Rough Riders are doing. They're trying to spread the defense out a little bit with a little sweep. It's not a real wide sweep. It's a short sweep. But hopefully they'll get the defense to flow that way and then come right back up the middle with Henschen.
Clock's ticking, 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game. Got to start thinking about, if you don't get in the end zone, creating a nice field goal situation for Brandon Bowers.
Henschen up the middle.
He's got a lot of space.
He's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line.
Oh, sort of tripped over his own teammates there.
Ryan Meyer.
Yeah, otherwise he's maybe in the end zone.
We'll call it 3rd down, and we'll call it 3 on the play. 3:15 and counting on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. Jacobs out over the football. Turn. Give the ball to Henshin.
I think he's got enough. I hope he's got enough because, yep, they signal first down. I was going to say it's really tough if he didn't make that. Do you kick the field goal or do you QB sneak? That's tough call right there.
We don't have to worry.
We don't have to worry about it.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Rough Riders. The ball is placed at the 2-yard line for the Cougars. 2:44 remaining in the football game.
Aiden Hinkle into the ball game.
Ross Henshin coming out and gets a well-deserved break.
Yep.
We've got 8 seconds on the play clock. This could be a quarterback sneak.
Yep. He's in the end zone.
And we got a helmet.
Somebody ripped the helmet off.
They're going to say he's going to be about a half a yard short, but that's okay.
I kind of like that.
Well, the clock stopped.
Why is the clock stopped?
I don't know. The clock has stopped. Yeah, the clock should not stop. You can ask Mr. Siskel on that, why the clock stopped.
I don't know if you can. It may have been an equipment timeout because of the helmet coming off. And guess whose helmet that was? That was Gavin Reinecke.
Seriously?
Yeah. So, and I don't think you can call a timeout. And
does he have to sit out? Does he have to sit out a play? I think Bo's out talking to the official on just that.
I don't know if Bo realized that, but he has to sit out. He has to sit out the play.
Okay. Checking in the ball game is number 27, Drew Dameyer. You know what I think what will happen though, this is my guess. They might put Tanner Howell. Wait a minute. Yeah, here's the situation. Gavin Reinecke has to set out one play. And I think what they're going to do, they may put Kyle Kogi in at quarterback because he is a quarterback listed on the roster. We got 1:59 remaining on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard, 14-14. While they talk it over and we get this figured out, we're going to take a break. We'll come right back.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Speckman Automotive with stores in St. Mary's and Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Family run since 1960, Speckman Automotive upholds the tradition of blending old-fashioned customer service with modern technology that the customers expect and deserve. Shop local. Shop Speckman Automotive.
All righty, let's set the stage. 14-14 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. 1:59 remaining in the game. It's 2nd and goal. The ball is inside the 1-yard line. And Gavin Reinecke, because his helmet flew off, has to set out one play. So insert Kyle Kogi at quarterback.
And what worries me is as a center, you don't have that snapping comfort with your quarterback.
And Kogi on the sneak. And he's touchdown, Rough Riders. Nice job by Kyle Kogi, who came in. Good job with the quarterback exchange from Jacobs and Kogi, who haven't worked together this entire ball game. And like Zach said, that's always an issue.
Always a concern. And the worst play for it usually is a QB sneak because he's thinking about running.
Because the quarterback wants to go with the football. We've got a timeout we've got an injured player down.
We're being told by Andy Rammel here that it's Kogi's birthday actually today. So
happy birthday to him.
That's a heck of a way to have a birthday.
Well, we've got a Van Wert player down on the field with 1:55 remaining. We'll come back with the Rough Rider point right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your health care needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Speece Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Got Wapakoneta 21, Shawnee 7.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at tellcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With tellcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
Alrighty, back for the point after attempt. It'll be Gavin Reinecke to hold. Brandon Bowers to attempt the point after touchdown. 1:55 remaining, 2014 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. The snap is back, it's down, it's up, and it is good. So the Rough Riders take a 21-14 lead with 1:55 remaining in the football contest on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Rough Rider kickoff right after this.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at tellcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With tellcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Back to Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. This Rough Rider kickoff being brought to you by Laura Yelton, State Farm Insurance. Be a legend, insure your life. Laura Yelton, State Farm Insurance. Zach, we saw this to start the second half. The Van Wert Cougars returned the football for a touchdown. They were called for a holding penalty. The Rough Riders special teams has to stay in their lanes and do their job and not let this give Van Wert good field position.
Minute 55 left in this game. You've got, everybody has to do their job completely here.
And that'll do it too, won't it, when you kick it into the end zone.
Oh, wow. He about kicked it out of the back of the end zone, Joe.
Good job by Brandon Bowers. That will eliminate that long return we just talked about.
Joe, going back to that touchdown. So here's this for you. Kyle Kogi, the senior, on his 18th birthday, has to come into the game at quarterback, and QB sneak. Not a tough, half a yard, but potentially the game-winning touchdown.
Absolutely.
On your birthday. What a cool story.
All righty, the pressure now on the defense. The Rough Riders have got to come up with some big stops and not let the wide receivers of Van Wert run behind them. And they got to get pressure on Pratt, that's for sure, up front. So he's going to pull it down, and he's going to go back up the middle with it. And good job by Drew Dammeier and Tanner Howe. It'll be enough for a first down. The clock is stopped while they move the chains, and now it's running. It's down to 1:45 remaining. Pratt, he'll go up the middle, and the Rough Riders are going to have to wrap him up. So we'll give him a gain of about 5 on the play. We'll call it second down and 5. 1:33 remaining in the football game.
Clock continues to run.
Pratt to throw. He's got a receiver, and he drops the ball. Nate Jackson wide open. That would have been enough for a Van Wert first down, but the ball falls incomplete, but it also stops the clock.
And he probably would have gotten out of bounds. So probably a first down, out of bounds, and a stopped clock.
Yeah.
What's that, the 5th or 6th easily dropped pass tonight?
Absolutely. And this will be a big down. They're probably, in all honesty, in territory. Yeah. They're going to go for it if they don't get it here for sure. Pratt. And he missed tackle. And
that's in bounds. Kept him in bounds at least.
Catch was by Crutchfield. Missed tackle by the Rough Rider defensive player right there. That's a missed tackle.
Yeah, Brandon Bowers just has to wrap that up better.
There's the pass. Complete to Connor Pratt. Pass good enough for 8 yards. We'll call it second down and 2.
And unfortunately, the clock stopped on that. He got out of bounds.
1:14 remaining. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He's going to run right up the middle, and he's got a hole. Picks up big yardage. Rough Riders need to stop him. He's down inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at about the 12-yard line. So that will stop the clock as they move the chains. Logan Compton checks in. Pratt with the pass. It's caught. And no, it's dropped by Crutchfield. 58 seconds remaining. Ball is at the Rough Rider 12-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. The Cougars can pick up a first down if they get it down to about the 2-yard line. Rough Riders have 1 timeout to burn. The Van Wert Cougars have all 3 timeouts remaining. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Pratt, he's going to run it. He's stopped by the Rough Rider defense. Good job by the Rough Rider defense. A lot of blue and gold in on that particular tackle.
Timeout from Van Wert.
Van Wert calls timeout. Good job by the Rough Rider defense. So with the score, 21-14, 50 seconds remaining on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Unique Awards and Signs, here to take care of your signage, graphic award, and gift customization needs. From banners for your graduate or corporate sponsors to awards recognizing those dedicated employees or champion sport teams. Stop in at 1865 Salina Road or call us at 419-394-1612.
All right, that sets the stage. 50 seconds remaining, 21-14, Rough Riders lead. Van Wert Cougars have the football third, and we'll call it 13. The ball is at the St. Mary's 15-yard line.
Yeah, Van Wert has 2 timeouts remaining.
St. Mary's has 1.
So plenty of time for Van Wert to stop the clock if they need to.
Absolutely.
Just really need some stops here.
Big play by the Rough Rider defense right here. 3rd down and 13. Aiden Pratt in the gun. He's got Nate Jackson to his right. He's going to roll to his right. He's got pass overthrown. Nice job by the Rough Rider secondary. Pass was intended for Trey Loudick or Connor Pratt. I'm not really sure who was out there. So that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and 13. 46 seconds remaining. This is the ball game. This is the ball game. The Rough Rider fans are on their feet. This is big. The Rough Riders stop them here. I'm pretty sure this ball game is over.
Yep. And Van Wert's going to think about it.
Van Wert's going to burn a timeout. So with 46 seconds remaining, the Rough Riders lead 21-14 on the American Manufacturing Solutions scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
VFW 9289's mission is to honor all veterans, past, present, and future. Come on out on Football Friday nights to watch the live stream of Rough Rider football. VFW 9289, a proud sponsor of Rider Nation Station.
Vogel's Bake Shop, making thousands of fresh donuts daily, open 7 days a week with stores in St. Mary's, Salina, and Walpock. Also now found in Wagner's IGA in New Bremen, Minster, and Fort Laramie.
Alrighty, back to Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Rider Nation Station bringing you this game between the Rough Riders and the Cougars. 46 seconds remaining in the game. 4th and 13 for the Van Wert Cougars.
And we got people watching from all over the world.
This is big. Big play for the Rough Rider defense right here. Van Wert burned up another timeout just before the break, so they're down to 1 timeout. We'll see what the Van Wert Cougars, Keith Recker and his staff have called. The Rough Riders have to play tough defense right here, put pressure on Pratt. 3 receivers to the right. Nate Jackson setting to his right. Pratt goes back.
He's under pressure.
Throws it out there, and it's picked off! It's picked off by the Rough Riders!
45, Sullivan.
Sullivan picks it off.
Seals the deal. Excellent job right away. pressure in the face of Pratt. He just threw it up for grabs.
And he overthrew intended receiver Crutchfield, and the Rough Riders, well, I'm sure the Cougars are going to burn a timeout. But I think the Rough Riders could kneel.
Should be done.
Yep, I agree.
I hope everybody watching us at the Holy Rosary Fest enjoyed
40 seconds
Idlewild,
remaining.
all around the world. Whew, we are. This place is rocking,
It
Joe.
is. Here we go. 21-14 Rough Riders lead. 40 seconds remaining. We got Tanner Howell decides he's going to stand back in the end zone. Victory formation for the Rough Riders.
The best formation in your playbook.
I think the Cougars going to burn one, or are they going to let her go?
I think they're going to let it go. Nope, they called it.
Nope, they called a timeout with 34.4 seconds. We're going to stay here with it.